Holy. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do a Q&A video for you. I am slumming it. I am wearing my favorite sweatshirt. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably see it all the time on my posts on the weekend because I bust out my rainbow sweatshirt on the weekends. I love rainbows, you guys know that. Sorry if you see a lot of light coming from behind me. It seems so like ethereal and crazy, but the sun is coming in my house and I leave that open with the windows open for the cats. They like to lay in the sun. So you might see them, the little boogers, like running around back there. Oh. Cue the cat. Okay, so I just posted, well not post, about an hour ago, I posted a picture on Instagram and asked you guys if you wanted to do a Q&A today to ask me a whole bunch of questions. So I got a ton of questions, so I'm just going to go ahead, run through them, answer them for you guys. If I find some questions that I've already answered in previous Q&As, what I'm going to do is do like a little Q&A playlist for you guys, and I'll put that in the description bar for you guys. I did not film all weekend long. I just felt horrible and I had like a chemical peel on my face and my skin is peeling and I just have not worn makeup in a week. So yes, today I'm still not wearing any face makeup, just only what am I wearing? I'm wearing eyeliner and mascara today and a little bit of brow, but no face makeup. Like, ooh, this is Sammy Bear face. Okay, so if you see like peely weird patches, please just ignore it. I did not get too close to the camera, so you guys don't have to be distracted. Alright, let me just get started. Alright, so, one at a time, baby, one at a time. I'm going to try to answer these as fast as possible. Amy Retro says, if you were stranded on a desert island, what would be one, wait, I'm already split. If you were stranded on a desert island, what would be your one must-have makeup product? Desert island, probably some sort of lip balm with SPF or a tinted moisturizer with SPF. Yeah. Well, if you know you had sunscreen, you wouldn't need that. Then I would go with something for probably my lips, probably some sort of a lip gloss, honestly. Texas Sunflowers, well it's TX Sunflowers. What products would you recommend for a total beginner with makeup for the most natural look? I love your videos, and you of course keep the videos coming. Oh, love you too, thank you. What products would I recommend for a total beginner? I'd say really get a waterproof eyeliner, something that does not smudge on you. Go for a black one. Let's see. I would start off with like a Rimmel eyeliner, you know, like a Scandalized eyeliner. Go for mascara like CoverGirl Clump Crusher. Go for a tinted moisturizer. Maybelline has a really great tinted moisturizer. And you can get really inexpensive lip products. Like I started with the NYX, no not the NYX, the NYC lip products or Wet n Wild, they're $1. And you can really just start off that way. Wet n Wild has great blushes. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get makeup and start building it slowly. You know, build it slowly, get some eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild and see what you like. Those are the best. Okay. Beauty and You 1999. Did you date much before marrying your husband? Well, see, being that he won't be watching this, yes, I dated a lot. Honestly, this may sound, I'm going to try not to sound arrogant when I say this, but almost every guy that I ever liked in my whole life almost every guy that I've ever liked, I dated. So there was maybe one or two boys in high school that I liked that didn't like me back that I never dated, but otherwise I always got the guy I wanted. But I think not because it was like so hot, it was so hot, but because I have personality and I mean, hey listen, I had like a six-pack in high school, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't now, but whatevs, I'm 35, not that that's an excuse, but I'm not 17 years old anymore, but I did have a sick body, whatever. Anyway, I did date a lot, I dated so much, and sorry I'm like fidgeting, I just got home from work. I dated a ton and I met my husband 5 days before my 25th birthday and he was the last person I dated and I've been with him ever since. Paige Hamilton 97, how did you and your husband meet? Well, I think I might have answered this before, but he stalked me out on MySpace and he sent me an email, and it was like a phishing email because he was trying to meet girls, but I didn't know, it was just one of the many. And it turned out he lived really close to me because on MySpace used to be able to filter people based on their proximity of location. So I think we talked for a week or two on Instant Messenger, and then we met up at a local diner, and it was like, from the first day that we met in person, we saw each other every single day for years after that. So he didn't play those games like, oh, I'll call her in 4 days. He called me the next day and was like, I had a great time, I want to see you again today. I was like, okay. So we went to the beach, and the rest is history. You know, it's just, you know when you know. For Lissalol. Okay. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. What inspires you to do makeup, and what are some of your staple items? By the way, I love your video so much. Thank you, sweetie. Let's see, what inspires me? I've always been into art. I graduated high school, I was called an art sequence. I love art. I've always been really, really creative. Even back in like, I don't know, I was probably about 10 years old, I used to take art classes. I've always loved drawing, and it's just always been inside me. I've always understood color concept, and I love it. I always have. I just get inspired by just seeing random colors and seeing how I can make them work with other colors. Some of my staple items, like I said before, a good eyeliner, a mascara, brow product, and lips. You really could go without blush. You know, you could go without foundation if you had to. If you have a little bit of concealer, you don't need a lot. I have too much, really, I have too much. Lisa Boo XO says, when did you get your cats? I was just talking about this the other day actually. Harley is 7 years old, and I adopted him from a friend of mine from high school actually. My cat had died of intestinal lymphoma back in, I don't know, like a week before my 30th birthday, so a little over like 5.5 years ago. And I went about 4 or 5 months, and I was like, I really missed him. And I was just like, I miss the love and connection of a cat, like a cat soulmate. So I put a post on Facebook about, you know, does anyone know of any cats for adoption? And my friend sent me a message. He's like, listen, I broke up with my fiance. I have 6 cats. Come take one of them. So I went to his house, and Harley walked up, and he was chubby, and, you know, he was chubby, a little chubbier then. And his hair was like matted down, and he was just a mess, but so beautiful. And like, he was a breep, you know, he just walked up and just jumped on the couch with me and Matt, and it was like love immediately. We brought him home, and within 24 hours he was just our cuddle bear. He's just the best. Lily, I adopted her from North Shore Animal League, which if you live on Long Island, you know, Port Washington, it's a hugely famous animal shelter. I do not believe in buying cats or pets in any manner. I believe in adopting. There are so many pets that are neglected and not wanted. So we found Lily, and she was just malnourished and little and sweet, and we took her home and we made her our own, and she chose us. So she's our baby. Kaylee, do you plan on having children? Kaylee, no, I don't. I'm 35 years old. I can still have kids, there's no problem there, but I just don't know that it's for me. I'm not one of those people that is like, oh, I need kids. Like, if I don't have kids, my life isn't complete. That's not me, because I do a lot and I'm happy. I have only a few years left to make that decision. If I don't have kids by like 38, I don't think I'm going to have kids at all. Obviously, I do not want to have kids after 38, so I have like 2.5 years left to make that decision, but I don't think so. You know, my husband will go either way. If I want them, he'll have them, you know, whatever. So it's all on me, really. 3, Huda Miri, what's your biggest dream? My biggest dream, that my cats could live forever. Is it like fantasy? My biggest dream is that me and my family could all just live a long time and be healthy and happy and get everything that we want. I love to travel, and I love to do my YouTube videos. My biggest dream would be able to make a living off YouTube. Like, make a full-time living off YouTube. That would be amazing. H. Reilly makeup, favorite lipstick of all time. My favorite lipstick of all time. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'd probably say my most used lipstick of all time is Cream Cut by MAC, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that. I don't know, Brave from MAC is up there too. It's up there too. Wanda Castile, What brushes do you recommend for starting off? Oh, I get this question a lot. Honestly, go to coastalscents.com and get their brushes. They have so many brushes that are inexpensive. You can get the matte 217 dupe. It's called the Coastal Scents. I think it's CS250. It's an exact dupe for the MAC 217. You can get a ton of brushes on that website for hella cheap. Not spend a lot of money, and you could literally spend like $35 on an entire brush set and get every quality brush that you'll ever need in your entire life. So go to Coastal Scents and check that out. Ava Jules, do you work outside of YouTube? Would you ever make YouTube your full-time job? Love you, girl. Love you. I would absolutely make YouTube my full-time job. It doesn't happen for everyone. It is my part-time job, so I do make some money off YouTube, and it's really great, and I appreciate all the support. So whenever I put affiliate links in the description bar, whenever you guys click those affiliate links and buy or make purchases, I do get a small portion of that. That's what an affiliate link is. I don't ever work with companies that I don't like, and I never recommend anything that I don't like, so I figure, why not, right? I mean, it's there for a reason. Affiliates are there for a reason. So if I'm using these products, I'm recommending these products, then why not profit off of products that I'm in love with anyway, if that makes sense. And then that helps fund my YouTube channel, because it's not cheap. It's really not cheap. And I do work outside YouTube. I work for a plastic surgeon. Okay, Bella Bellabino, which professional makeup artist do you look up to? Honestly, I don't. I don't glamorize makeup artists in general. I know that sounds, I don't know how that sounds. That might come off sounding like crappy, but I'm not like, oh, this makeup artist, oh, that makeup artist. I would never say that I'm a makeup artist, you know, like I do makeup and I did freelance for a while, but I wouldn't say that I was a makeup artist, and I mean, I love makeup. Like, I go on Instagram all the time and see people's beautiful makeup, but as far as like one particular makeup artist, I don't look up to anybody. Okay, Josie Schuster, what is your most holy grail product ever? Ever? Girlfriend. Okay, I know what it is. It's my Serenity Scott Pressed Powder Foundation in Fairest. If I had to choose one product that I could never ever live without, that would be it. Sammy Lee 86, how long have you been married? This summer will be 9 years, and I will have been with my husband for 11 years. So my anniversary is August 24th, and that's our 9-year wedding anniversary, and we were together for 11 years earlier in the month. I think we met in August. I know we met in August. Cherry Trish, what is the one moment that changed your life forever? See, I don't know if you mean in like a positive way or a negative way, so I'm gonna say in a negative way, if that's okay with you guys. I'm just gonna keep it real. September 11th was obviously a day that changed so much of the world, and that day led, I believe, to the divorce of my parents, which completely just tore apart my family. And I'd say that that moment just created this huge just tidal wave in my family. I don't even know how to explain it. It just ripped us apart, and my parents wound up getting divorced. Everybody spread out. Like, my mom left the state, one of my brothers left the state, some of us didn't speak for years, and it was just this huge event that changed my family dynamic in a huge, huge way, and nothing was ever the same. And you know, we didn't lose anybody for September 11th, but I felt that it was just, that was the start of it. You know, I can't get into too many details because that's too personal, but you know, that started, you know, that event began the series of events which changed my family. So I would say that absolutely that. Jay-Z Beauty MUA, hey girl. What is the best thing your hubby has ever made for you? Was it hard at first adjusting to his crazy schedule as a chef? I ask because I'm dating a chef and it's hard not having him around as much. Okay, well, my husband is a corporate chef, so he works normal hours for the most part. He used to work 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, but now he's a chef manager, so he works Monday through Friday, so he's around all the time. Most of the time, he's home before I even get home during the week, so he's not a restaurant manager where he's working, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's home. I mean, tonight he's going to be home at 9 9 p.m. but normally he's home by like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and sometimes even like 3, but he gets up really, really early. When he did work crazy hours, like during Hurricane Sandy, my husband worked 14 hours a day, I'd say for about 2 months during the whole, I don't know, I think it was LIPA. Was it LIPA? LIPA was having a lot of problems, the National Grid having problems getting electricity back to a lot of the people on Long Island, and my husband worked round the clock. I mean, he worked 14 hours a day for like 2 months, you know, cooking for these people all the time because they have they have cooking facilities and restaurant for the employees. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but money is money and people gotta work. And that's life. We adjust, and I just cherish the time that I have to spend with him that he's around. So as far as, you know, if he ever worked like really, really late, I'm kind of a loner anyway, and I really like my alone time, so I don't think I'd really find a problem with that because we always have put the effort in to make the time for one another. And when you live together, it's a lot easier anyways. Okay, Tick-ack. How did you like Texas? Actually really liked Texas. The weather was really nice when I was there. I had a great time obviously visiting Danny and her family, and they were super welcoming. I thought Texas was super beautiful. The sizes of the homes down there, like everything's bigger in Texas for sure. Like everything was huge and beautiful and new, and just I loved it. I thought it was great. Do I think I would ever move down there? Probably not, only because all my family's here in New York, but it is beautiful and it is super inexpensive to fly to Texas. So you can bet that I will be continuing to visit down in Texas. Okay, Ashley Bergrab, do you plan on having any kids, and what is your go-to lipstick? I answered this already. No, probably not on the kids. And my go-to lipstick, I answered before. Cream Cup. Okay, Crystal Kel 3R. Yeah, sorry. If a burglar came into your home and was 30 seconds away from entering your beauty room, which products would you throw at his face before running out to safety? Ooh, I'd grab something that burned. Like I would grab hairspray or dry shampoo, and I would definitely spray that in his face. And I keep baby powder up there, and I would probably grab baby powder and like throw it in his face. Yeah, something like that. Plus I have like oils and stuff for facial oil. I would probably throw that and get it in his eye, and then he'd like get momentarily blinded till I like rescued the cats and got out of here. Matt could save himself. Okay. X-Peg Leg Ninja X. Holy moly! What particular lighted face mirror would you recommend? So many choices. Well, mine is the Zadro one. I don't know if I can, oh, there you go. It's called Zadro, and you get it from Bed Bath & Beyond, and you get a 20% off coupon. I think it was $130, and then I got 20% off, so it was like 105 or something like that. I love this mirror. It's the double-sided. It's got the whatchamacallit. It has the magnifying on one side, and it's really good. It's LED light, so it's so good. Awesome. Oh, Crystal Kalar, again. If all of a sudden Danny decided that she hates makeup and never wants to use it or buy it again, yeah right, what would you guys do for fun or hang out? Honestly, we don't just talk about makeup. Like, we talk about makeup sometimes, and we talk about purchases and things we want to buy, but that's not the main topic of conversation. We talk about everything. I think we were actually just talking about this today, that we have conversations about everything and all facets of life, our family, friends, our drama, our difficulties, our unhappiness. Like, we talk about anything. So if she never bought makeup again and we never talked about makeup again, it'd be okay. I mean, I could say that knowing that that's never gonna happen, but if it did, that would be okay. And we would just talk about other stuff, like food, like Taco Bell. Alyssa Morley says, do you have any other pets besides your cats? How old are your kitties? Mine is 15. Oh, that's such a great age. Like I said before, Harley is 7, Lily is about 4, I would say, and those are my only pets. Fruyi says, worst habit ever. Candy. Candy is my worst habit. If I'm bored, I'm a bored eater, and I watch movies I like to eat, and I have a horrible sweet tooth, so I would say definitely eating too much. I have a horrible time with portion control. I love sweets, and I don't exercise enough. Ugh. Okay, that's not my worst habit. Jessica Camarena 27, what is your worst fear? my worst fear. Okay, I have two really big fears. Number one, claustrophobic, big time. I'm so claustrophobic. I hate tight spaces. If there are too many people in the elevator, I get the sweats. I always have nightmares that I'm crawling through an elevator shaft and then the shaft starts like getting more narrow at the end and then the water is rising and then I can't get out and then there's a hole at the end and only my head fits through and I wind up dying. I can't. Like, I watched The Descent and honestly, did you guys see the movie Descent? I had to get up in the middle of that movie and I almost had a panic attack. Like, you can't even deal with it. Claustrophobia, and heights. I'm always scared I'm going to throw myself off a cliff. I went hiking up in Windham, New York, which is by Woodstock. And I couldn't even go to the edge of these little cliffs. And they're not huge cliffs. They're not like what's the big one in Nevada? Oh my god, the Grand Canyon. It's not like the Grand Canyon. But I'm so terrified that I'm going to like throw myself off. I know that's a normal human compulsion to like have that fear, but I can't. Okay, my favorite MAC lipstick, Cream Cup. Oh, that was Cat MAC. Ibera Carmen, what do you do? Oh, what did you do before YouTube? Well, I work for a plastic surgeon and I still work for a plastic surgeon. Jamie Ruth XO. Okay, sorry. What is an issue you're passionate about? Feminism, racism, mental health, etc. I love you. Love you too. Something that I'm really passionate about is cats. I know this sounds silly, but I feel like, not just cats though, like pets and animal abuse, I have such a strong passion for it. Cats especially, because I feel like, like listen, okay, don't jump down my throat when I say this, but people abuse dogs, okay? They abuse dogs, they make them fight, they starve them, they neglect them. But people that hate cats really hate cats, and they do horrible things to cats. They don't just starve them, okay? Not that people don't do horrible things to dogs too. Like, I do understand that, but you have to realize when people hate cats, they torture cats. They rip their nail, no, stop. I can't even talk about it. I'm gonna get myself upset. People do horrible things to cats because they just hate them and they don't trust them and they think they're gonna, you know, like scratch their eyes out. And I've seen some of the most horrific things done to cats and I can't. When I see people neglect their pets, I am horrified, guys. I am horrified. It makes me sick when I see people neglecting cats. Even stupid things, not trimming their nails and not feeding them enough and not petting them and brushing them regularly and not exercising them. Like, if you're gonna have a pet, you have to take care of your pet. You can't have a pet if you can't care for them. You have to treat them with like a little animal that needs love. All beings in this world need love. And if you can't treat a pet that way, then you have no business having one. Okay, so I'm passionate about pets. Okay, itchy nose. Grace Boussard, how many kids do you have and do you plan on having more? I love you, Sam, by the way. I love you too. No kids, not having any. Princess Ariel 72, if you could only pick 5 beauty products to use for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I would choose the NYX Micro Pencil, Booyah by Anastasia, the Serenity Scott Press Powder Foundation, the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, my Serenity Scott Lip Liner in Modern, my NARS Blush Inducer. Oh, Douceur, sorry. Beauty Chick 13, favorite vacation spot. Well, every year I go to Orlando and we have a timeshare there and we're actually going to be going there next month. So we'll be going there in like 4 weeks. So I absolutely love Orlando. I love Disney and we go there every single year. So as of right now, that's my favorite vacation spot. Oh, it used to actually be Las Vegas because we went there several years in a row, but not recently. Okay, Miss Katie 33, cream cup or angel? Cream cup, girl. Angel doesn't look great on me, honestly. It just makes my teeth look extra yellow. And Maggie Lee J, what foundation is good? One that does not make your face look cakey. Well, it depends on your skin type. If you have oily skin, definitely try the new NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation. That is amazing. If you have dry skin or dry patches, it's terrible. well, so I've heard. I don't have dry skin. Well, right now I have little dry patches, and I tried to put it on the other day and it clings to it and it makes it so obvious. So actually I can say that it doesn't work. I do love all NARS foundations, NARS Sheer Glow, NARS Sheer Matte, and that. Those are my favorite high-end foundations. Yeah, I really like the new Jordana foundation. I did a review on that a couple months ago, and that's a really great drugstore foundation. I think that's like $3. I don't know what the full name is. I'll link it below for you guys. Jen Graham 09, did you have any nicknames that were different besides Sam, and who gave them to you? All right, my brother used to call me Sammy Sam. A friend of mine in grade school used to call me Chuck Sam the Fifth. I don't know why. And my godmother, when I was younger, used to call me Sammy Bones, like Sammy Davis Jr. So that was the thing. Okay, so let me just head over to Facebook real quick and let's look at the questions there, because there are a few there. We're gonna wrap this up. I know this is probably really long already. Nelia Donahy. I think I pronounced your name right. Okay, hi Sam, how do you balance homework and YouTube? Also, let's start with that part of the question. How do I balance home-tube and YouTube? It's really, really hard. Honestly, I don't think you guys realize how much time and effort it takes to do YouTube. It takes up my entire friggin' weekend, like at least, I don't know, good 5 hours every day on the weekend. So I'll like film for 4 or 5 hours on Saturday and Sunday, and then it takes up, you know, somewhere between 2 and 5 hours during the week. You know, each day that I post a video, it takes up time. So it takes a lot, you guys. And it's hard to balance. Like this week, I'm not going to have 3 videos up. I think I'm only gonna have 2 up this week, and I'm kind of like punking out. Like I'm not going to be putting up makeup tutorial or reviews. They're gonna be more chit-chatty videos because I didn't have time to film this weekend because my face is all jacked up and I just couldn't do it. I was not feeling well, and I've been really, really busy. So I haven't been able to film, but unfortunately, I just had to cut something, and that was some of my YouTube videos this week. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What is your favorite makeup look you've ever created? Honestly, I think one of my favorite makeup looks was the one I created that this same person asking this question, Nelia, recreated. It was the recent one I did with Solstice from MAC. Solstice from Urban Decay. That was probably one of my favorite makeup looks. Lisa Morelli, have you or will you use Botox? You do not need it, just curious. Okay, let's keep it 100 right now with Botox. I get Botox. I know a lot of people on YouTube do not talk about Botox, or they lie about it. I work for a plastic surgeon. I've been getting Botox for years. It's more preventative than, it's preventative. I can't explain it. What it is my face is really dynamic and it moves a lot, and I'm like, you know, like I move a lot and I smile a lot and I have a lot of lines. So the more expressive your face is, the more lines and creases you're gonna get. Botox will help relax certain muscles that are like overflexing and causing deep wrinkles in your face, and it prevents those wrinkles from becoming permanent or so deep and so prominent. And I have no shame in my game. I will tell you guys right now, I've been getting Botox for a very long time, and there's nothing wrong with it because it's my face and it's how I want to treat my face. I think people that lie about getting Botox is ridiculous. I think they're ridiculous. If people, viewers, have a problem with me getting Botox, that's too bad, because that's my face. I'm 35 years old, I want to keep it young as long as I can, and I like Botox, and I use it regularly. If you guys want to see a video on Botox, I'll be more than happy to do it and talk to you guys about it, and I think there's no shame. And if you guys have questions about Botox, you let me know, and maybe we'll do a Botox Q&A. Okay. So you thought that's fine. Okay. Carlos Sabira. Hey Sam. Hey Carlos. Hey Sam, I want to know if you've ever been snubbed by another YouTuber. If so, tell us the story. I've been snubbed by another YouTuber. Actually, last year at EBATES, I got snubbed right to my face. This other YouTuber, who I'm not going to say who they are, was kind of a jerk and pretended like she didn't know who I was when she knew who I was. And she was just kind of like, you know, she was one of those people that just kind of looked down at other people. And I don't do that. Hey, listen, whether you have 5,000 subscribers, 500, or 5 million, we're all still people. We're not Jennifer Aniston. You're not Jennifer Aniston, okay? You are not real famous. YouTube is YouTube. It is not like you are a famous person that is on television. It's just different. I see YouTube as different. Yes, us as YouTubers, we get fans, people watch our videos, they like us, they like hanging out with us, they spend their time with us on YouTube, but it's a different kind of fame. It's not real fame, it's YouTube fame. That's why when I refer to people that are popular on YouTube, I call them YouTube famous. I don't call them celebrities, because in my opinion, they're not. There are few and far between of people that, okay, let me say it this way. People that don't watch beauty videos don't know who we are. And that's just the fact. I'm gonna walk down the street just like Joe Schmo that has 400,000 subscribers that does beauty videos is gonna walk down the street, and the average guy is gonna pass you and be like, I don't know who you are, because they don't watch beauty YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that sees Brad Pitt is gonna be like, holy crap, that's Brad Pitt. Do you like the way I was like Brad Pitt and then Jennifer Aniston? But you get my drift. They're not universally famous because it's YouTube. It is just YouTube, and it's just makeup. And I don't like it when people get that like air about them, like they're like hot stuff. Whatever, get over it. It's YouTube. Okay, yeah. So I've been snubbed, and I don't snub people. I think that's obnoxious. Ashley Brick, hey Sam, we all know how much you love Lily and Harley. Do you think Matt and you will add more cats to the family? Well, you know what? I think 2 cats is our limit right now. If we had a really big house, then we'd probably get a 3rd, but they have a really great dynamic, so we don't want to disturb their dynamic right now. Yeah, so that is all my questions for you guys. So I hope that Q&A was fun for you guys. If I didn't answer your question and I missed it, I'm really sorry. There were like 40-something questions, and I tried to answer them all. If you guys have any questions that you want answered, just comment below and I'll hit you up in the next Q&A. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.